playing a lot. No wonder it felt like the microphone was loose. It was. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of the Dive Bombers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 11 here in the Green Nachos League, and year number 5 in control of the Dive Bombers. Last episode, we took on our division rivals, the Bird Lizards, in a battle for second place, and we absolutely dominated that matchup, winning 15-4, giving us sole possession of second place as we were trying to chase down the Bards after losing to them the previous episode before that. And we got a break as the last place Toucans beat the Bards for us, and now we are in first place by ourselves. So now we need to keep it rolling here. With 3 games left to play, we need to build up that division lead. And we have a potential playoff preview matchup here for you in today's episode. On the mound for the Champs, it is their number 2 pitcher. It is Kasen Chen, 1-1 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. Champs come in at 12-9, leading their division. And on the mound for us is Rebecca Radical, 4-1 with a 1.34 ERA and a 0.83 WHIP. We come in at 14-7. 2 playoff teams that could potentially meet if both teams reach the finals. Let's see how things come out in today's matchup. Leading off in left field is locked-in Garlic Simmons. Batting second at first base, Albert Murphy. Batting third, locked-in rookie Quinn Ventura at third base. Batting fourth, right fielder Salvador Pruitt. Batting fifth, locked-in shortstop Blake Benwood. Batting sixth, rookie catcher Alicia Nunez, who hit her first 2 career home runs last episode. Batting seventh, locked-in second baseman Arrest Blacksmith. Batting eighth, 10th center fielder Wedge Kahn. And batting ninth is Rebecca Radical. Lineup for the Champs, leading off in left field, Ryan Kramer, the veteran outfielder. Batting second, right fielder Bingo Crosby, the former Thumper. Batting third, first baseman Connor Dyer. Batting fourth, shortstop Ernie Mike Drop. Batting fifth, second baseman Sailor Ashley. Batting sixth, former Dive Bomber catcher Freeman Bruce. Batting seventh, third baseman Luther Coleman. Batting eighth, 10th center fielder John Elliston. And batting ninth is pitcher Kasen Chen. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we are at home once again here at Colonial Plaza. Can the Bombers get another win on the board and put the pressure on the Bards to match? Let's find out. All right. This is going to be a fun one.
Excitement is in the air here at Colonial Plaza. Get on your horse and let's do the baseball thing.
Yes, let's do that indeed. So for those unfamiliar with the series, the Champs were the opponent that we faced in the first year of the Green Nachos League Finals. We're in control of the Thumpers. We managed to beat them in a series that went all 3 games. We won the final game. In that one, that was a very, very hard-fought victory. But the Champs have not been living up to their names, I don't think. I don't think they've won a single title here in the series. So it's tough for them. You know, being named the Champs, not being able to come through. Heater down on the first pitch from Radical. It is low, 1-0. Rebecca on the year, 4-1 on the season with a 1.34 ERA, 0.83 WHIP, 6 runs given up, 5 earned in 5 starts, 33 2/3 innings is the most in the starting rotation, 23 hits, 5 walks, 4 homers, 1 complete game shutout, 1 hit batsman, 37 strikeouts, and a batting average against 187. By far our most dominant pitcher in the entire rotation, as Radical has once again proved that she is still an ace. Grounded to third on the soft dribbler. Ventura makes the play across, 1 down. That'll bring up right fielder Bingo Crosby, the former Thumpers outfielder. The Tier 2 low pitch hitting .224 with 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Change up and away in the first one. That's a strike, 0-1. Next pitch slider up and in. Strike called high, 0-2. Forcing it down and in. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. 101 on the gun. Radical blows him away. First punch out today. That'll bring up Connor Dyer, first baseman with Tier 2 powers. Right-hander active, hitting .337, 3 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Balls behind active at Tier 2 on every first pitch from Radical here. Forcing him away. Fouled back. 0-1. Ball down and in. Low and inside. 1-1. Change it down the way. Hitting the hole to third. Ventura dives to his left. Nice stop throw across. Got him. Let's go, rookie. Nice play. 1-2-3 inning for Radical. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Simmons, Murphy, and Ventura do up against veteran Kasen Chen. Simmons leading off, locked in, hitting .368 with 4 homers, 15 RBIs on the year with Tier 2 first pitch slayer. Hit a grand slam last episode against the Bird Lizards. Chen on the year, 1-1, a 3.38 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. 9 runs given up in 5 starts, 24 innings pitched, averaging just under 5 innings a start. 28 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 2 homers, 32 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .289. Not a dominant year from Chen. He does have a high strikeout total, but he's not pitching a lot of innings, so he's not going deep in his starts. He's getting tired very early. First pitch heater at the knees, 0-1. Middle of the plate heater, popped him up right behind second base. Under it is Ashley, 1 down. Next up will be Albert Murphy, the first baseman, hitting .301 with a homer and 7 RBIs. Tier 3 consistent active for Murphy, who hit his first homer of the season last episode as well. Change of up, strike call to letters as Little Hack activates at Tier 2. Curveball from inside, 1-1. Curveball down, roped by Murphy to right field hard, but right at Coffee, 2 down. Base is empty for Quinn Ventura, third baseman locked in. Rookie hitting .382 with 8 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Tier 3 outside pitch is active. Change up and inside, 1-0, good take. Curveball inside on the knees, nice pitch, 0-2, 1-1. Change it down the way, missed the end of the bat there as it's off the knob. That is going to be an easy fly down the line for Kramer and left. 1-2-3 inning for Chen, bottom 2. Mic drop, Ashley and Bruce coming up. There's Ernie mic drop, shortstop hitting .208 with 3 homers, 11 RBIs, and Tier 2 low pitch. First pitch slider up and in. That's inside, 1-0. Forcing her up. Mic drop lines it foul. He's late, 1-1. Change up and in, out in front of it, 1-2. Got him to get out in front of it. Tier 2 whiffer now activates. Well down the way. Chopper back to Radical. Got him to chase it out of the zone. She fields cleanly to first, and that ends the is the first out of the inning, my bad. Sailor Ashley up next, the young second baseman, who's a utility player, hitting .295 with 4 homers, 18 RBIs. Pushing her up in the first one. High, ball 1. Change it down and in. Checked low, 2-0. Forcing up and in. Checked inside, 3-0. Dribble down, whiffed through it, 3-1. She had the green light. Slider up. Lined over first, leaping Murphy. Fair ball as it slices into the corner. Chasing after it is Pruitt. Gets it in quickly. It'll be just a single for Ashley, but that's the first hit of the game for either team. Next up will be catcher Freeman Bruce, the former dive bomber, who was on the team last season and didn't live up to expectations at all, which is why he's no longer here, especially when he had both those traits at Tier 3. He is Tier 2 inside pitch, Tier 2 fastball hitter, hitting .268 with 2 homers and 12 RBIs. First pitch curveball down the way, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Nunez, just in time, got her. Nice throw down there by the rookie as Ashley is caught stealing. Her first time stealing all year. She's 0 for 1. 2 down now. Nobody on. 0-1 count. Now you've got to think, was that supposed to be a hit and run? Ashley has decent speed, so maybe that was just a straight steal, but Nunez was ready this time. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Forcing down and away. Chased it, grounder to second, charging Blacksmith, makes the play cleanly to first. 1-2-3 inning for Radical after the caught stealing. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Pruitt, Benwood, and Nunez coming up against Chen. Salvador Pruitt leading off, right fielder with Tier 3 volatile, hitting .308 with 2 homers and 11 RBIs on the season. Chen already locked in here today. Change it down the way, strike called, 0-1. Chen getting back in a groove, it appears. Changeup hangs on the next pitch. We just missed it. Popped up in shallow left center. Out for it, the shortstop. Mic drop. He'll put it away. 1 down. Blake Benwood up next. Shortstop locked in. Hitting .317 with a homer. 7 RBIs. Heater up and away. Strike called. 0-1. 2-seamer ahead. Curveball at the knees. Hit well by Benwood to left center, but that's going to hang up out there. Running it down is Elliston. 2 down. Base is empty for Nunez. Rookie catcher coming off of her first 2 career home runs last episode. Locked in, hitting with Contempor's right-hander at Tier 2 and Babel hitter at Tier 2, hitting .278, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Curveball up and away, strike call. Great pitch right on the edge, 0-1. High heater taken, 1-1. Curveball at the knees, roped foul, out of play. A little out in front of it was Nunez, 1-2. Heater down, lined over short. That's a base hit as it gets over the diving glove of Mic Drop, and that's the first hit today for the Dive Bombers. Nunez on with a 2-out single. Keeps the inning alive here for the 7-hitter, which is going to be second baseman Arrest Blacksmith, who is locked in. Veteran hitting .298 with 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Heater away outside from Chen, 1-0. Curveball middle in, right through the front door. Caught it 1-1 the count now. Heater up and in, jammed by Blacksmith on the fly to right center, but that's going to hang up for Elliston, and that's going to end the inning. To the third, we're scoreless. Coleman, Elliston, and Chen, bottom of the lineup up for the champs. Here's Luther Coleman, third baseman, hitting .214 with a homer and 2 RBIs. First pitch four-seamer away, that's a strike, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, it's 0-2. Change it down and in. Caught him looking! Can I help you, Luther? No, he's just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. Second punch out for Radical. One down for veteran center fielder John Elliston. He is 10, sitting .329 with 5 homers and 15 RBIs on the year. In a bit of a cold slump right now. Curveball down on the way, low, 1-0. Jammed foul over the screen, 1-1. Change up and away. Popped it up, foul territory, hanging up for Ventura. He'll put it away, 2 down. Base is empty for Chen. Pitcher is locked in right now, but hitless on the season. Slider down and in, inside, 1-0. Forcing the middle away. Chased it, 1-1. Curveball down the way. Chased it, 1-2, now the count. Forcing up and in. Jammed it foul. Chen stays alive. 1-2 pitch, change it up and away. Line softly down the left field line, that is down for a base hit, and Chen has his first hit of the season as he'll reach. He's in a league normally where the pitcher doesn't bat, so very limited opportunities for Chen. He keeps the inning alive for Kramer, who's 0 for 1. Contact with right-hander remains active. Radical no longer locked in. Chen has decent wheels over at first base for a pitcher. Change up inside, check, ball 1. Hard grounder at the middle, base hit into center field. And back-to-back 2-out hits gives the champs a rally opportunity here as they got a chance to score. Here comes Bingo Coffee. Right fielder is 0 for 1. Can he deliver? Bingo struck out his first plate appearance. Slider away, whiffed right through it, 0-1 as Radical got the breaking ball by him. Curveball in. High and inside, 1-1. No chase there from Coffee. He's up and in. Chased it out of the zone that time, 1-2. Forcing me down and away. Low and outside, 2-2. Forcing me down and in. Grounder to second, charging Blacksmith. She'll go to first, and that ends the inning. We get out of the jam. Radical strands 2. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Kahn, Radical, and Simmons up for the Bombers, 8, 9, and 1. As Chen and Radical right now exchanging blows. Both pitchers seem to be on top of their games today. Here's Kahn, center fielder, tense. Hitting .250 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the year for Wedge. Powers right-hander active at Tier 2. First pitch change up down and in, low, ball 1. Away, hit well by Kahn, slicing down the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner, chasing after it. Kramer gets it in quickly, but that is a leadoff double for the speedy Kahn as he's in scoring position for the pitcher. Radical up, batting 167 on the air. Going to look to advance him over any way she can. They are playing the bunt. Distractor active at second at Tier 2. Dribble up, hit up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. Radical's second hit of the year. 2 on, runners at the corners, nobody out. Radical locked in now. That's an RBI chance now for Simmons. Locked in 0 for 1 today. Slayer active. Heater up and in, well high, 1-0. Heater inside, rope to first, right at Dyer. He'll go to second. Mike dropped the first, double play, but the run scores, 1-0 Bombers. No RBI though, unfortunately. Murphy up next, he's 0 for 1. Base is empty with 2 down as Chen remains locked in. Change up in there at the letters, 0-1. Little hack active now. Man, we take it indeed, one boy. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day has been well. It wasn't ideal, but we will take the run. Heater low, 1-1. Heater up and away, blooped over third. That's a base hit for Murphy as he'll drop one in. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2, and that'll keep the inning alive. Here comes Ventura, rookie 0 for 1. He is locked in. Glad his first at bat. Curveball inside, on the corner, right through the front door, 0-1. Well inside, 0-2. What was that? Heater up and in, chased and popped shallow right field. Tough play, but out for it, Ashley. Oh, she will put it away to end the inning. We'll take the run on the double play ground out, but no RBI. Top 4. Dyer, Mike Drop, and Ashley hard of the lineup up against Radical. Dyer up, he's 0 for 1 today. He's going to try and get something started here. Radical now locked in. Curveball down. Strike called on the inside corner, 0-1. Away. Doors, 0-2. That was by you, bro. 0-2 count. Change it down the way. Pulled on the ground in the hole to first. Backhanded by Murphy. He'll wait for Radical. Flipping time. 1 down. Mike Drop up next, 0 for 1 today. Low pitch active at tier 2. Nothing in the first one. Hard up the third base line. Past the diving Ventura. It's a base hit. Kept it just inside the fair line, and that is going to be a 1-out single for Mike Drop as he's 1 for 2. Puts him on for Ashley. 1 for 1 with a single. She was caught stealing. Slider down and in on the first one. Low and in. 1-0. Down in the way. Hitting the hole to short. Backhanded by Benwood. Goes to second 1. Blacksmith the first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. Ashley keeps it alive. 2 down for Freeman Bruce, who's 0 for 1. Curveball away. Outside. 1-0. Receiver away. 2-0. Change it down. Fouled off late. Got it by him. 2-1. I posted a clip that sums up Tigers then. Ooh, I gotta look at that. Let it away. Whiff through it. 2-2. Receiver down in the way. Low. 3-2. Runner's going to be off with the pitch here. Change it down. Chop foul. Will stay alive at full. Let it away. Checked. Ball 4. Just missed high. First walk for Radical. Inning continues with 2 down for Coleman. Luther 0 for 1 today. Receiver down in the way. Fouled off late. 0-1. Slider up and in. Sat on and belted down the right field line, but hooking well foul. 0-2. Go down and in. Sat on and pulled foul again. Same spot. Out of play. 0-2. Was he running away? Pulled soft liner to first. Murphy there, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's 1-0. Pruitt, Benwood, and Nunez coming up. Welcome to Hawaii, home of the Hawaii Dive Bombers, and a lot of birds have dived into center field. It's the Bombers taking on the Milwaukee Champs. Also, hi, YouTube. Hey, Silver Spring, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hopefully your day has been well. It's a back and forth even contest so far. 1-0 ball game through 3. Only runs scored on a double play ground out. So, hoping we can get a little bit more action here today. First pitch to Pruitt, down and in, low, 1-0. Chen falls behind early. Change up and in, hard grounder to short, and Mike Drop backhands cleanly. Throw to first, 1 down. Pruitt now tense. Sir, where the f is this in Hawaii? It just makes it seem funnier. Benwood 0 for 1. I mean, there's palm trees in Hawaii. Change up in there for a strike, 0-1. Maybe, hopefully. Change up away, 1-1. Curveball away, hit well by Benwood, but again, that's going to die out in center for Elliston. 2 down. Fan of the Hawaii team. That doesn't look like Hawaii for some reason. Yeah, I mean, the central town square kind of part doesn't really strike the Hawaiian vibes. I imagine more jungles. So he has a fair argument. All right, Nunez, what you got? Change up inside, strike called. 0-1. Nunez 1 for 1 today. Curveball check taken. 1-1. Good hold. About the knees, pulled by Nunez to right center field, hit pretty well on the run. Elliston, no, he'll get there to end the inning. 1-2-3. Chen matches Radical. Top 5, it's 1-0. Elliston, Chen, and Kramer 8-9-1 coming up in the 5th. Did you see my comment on YouTube? I did. I did star both of them. I appreciate that. Did I reply? I forgot. Crack, what magic did you do here? To be honest, I think this is in Mexico. You could see that. That is, I do give you that. It does give the vibe of like a Latin American like city center, like, you know, with the cobblestone background and the modernized buildings. Of course, the sign for Alguacil up there above the pitcher's head, that also kind of gives it away that it's in a Spanish-speaking area because the sign is in Spanish. So yes, Mexico would apply. I think this could also be somewhere like maybe like Madrid, or like in Spain or Portugal. Although I think it's more city-centric, so yeah, Mexico's probably a better fit. Maybe, if I'm thinking like Middle, Central America, maybe Costa Rica. Hell, I would even take the Dominican. City's called Mexicanville. That's the reason why this Hawaiian town doesn't look like Hawaii. Oh, that's good. Elliston up. He's 0 for 1 today. Heater down. Line to left. Simmons on. Sliding. Nice catch, Galik. 1 down. Chen up next. 1 for 1 with a single. We have a DR Park, El Viejo. Oh, that's right. El Viejo is the Dominican Republic. You got a point. Ball down on the way. Low to Chen. 1-0. He is singled today. Ripping in. Doors. 1-1. He was out in front of it. Change up and away. High. 2-1. Slider down. Grounder to second. Blacksmith charges in. Fields cleanly. Throw to first. 2 down. Parque is Colombia. Okay. I don't know where the community put Castillo. Oh, yeah. Fort Castillo. I don't know where that is. Castillo Arena? That could be anywhere, really. You think maybe it could be Puerto Rico? I know our Mexico park. Ciudad de Colores. Oh, yeah, that's Mexico. That's for sure Mexico. Welcome to Prime Video Thursday Night Baseball. I am that one boy in the booth today with Brock Nasty. Yes. We're debating on where all the stadiums are. Kramer up next, leadoff man. 1 for 2 today. Heater inside. 1-0. Ball down, that's low again, 2-0. Heater up in the hole, hit hard to short, past the diving Benwood into left field. And that's a 2-out single for Kramer. Inning will continue. I'm fine, the Reddit post that community agreed on. Alright. Coffee up 0 for 2. Yeah, because now I'm curious, where are all these parks? Slider up and in on the first pitch, strike called to Coffee, 0-1. Change up and in. Inside, 1-1. Where's he down in the way? Fouled off late, 1-2. Slider up and away. He gone right through it. He swung past the slider. Third punch out for Radical. She hits 40 on the year. And that ends the inning. Bottom 5, it's 1-0. We're halfway home today in a pitcher's duel. As expected, Blacksmith, Khan, and Radical coming up. Oh my god, one of the birds grabbed a human. Oh my god. Oh dear, that's not good. Blacksmith up 0 for 1 today. Alright, we're going to pause real quick. I'm going to check Reddit for something real quick. So feel free to take a break, guys. 1 second. Where is that Reddit post? Alright, so he's checking for the ballpark post. I'm going to check the one he posted today because I kind of want to see it. Ah, yes, there it is. Yeah, the sack fly. I can't believe he said that. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that clip. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a sack fly there, Miodrad. That's a huge sack fly. You forgot you play in a freaking Tiger's Den, boy. That's not happening. There is no such thing as a sack fly at Tiger's Den. I love that. That's hilarious. Alright, we're back at it now. Give me 1 second, actually. Hold on. Gotta reset the stream chat, because that definitely just turned off. There we go. Alright, we're back. Blacksmith locked in today, leading off here in the bottom of the 5th. Heater inside, outside 1-0. That's inside on the slider. 2-0 count, or curveball. 2-0. You're up and away. Lift off left of center. Does it have the carry? Out of room. Elliston looking up. Drop it in on the target. It's a home run for Blacksmith. She got all of that heater. Puts that one in the seats. And that is her 6th home run of the year. And it is 2-0 Bombers. Let's go. You heard the sound. Just got to make sure it gets out there over that high ball in center. Khan up next. 1 for 1 with a double. He's back to neutral mojo after his hit last time up. That's low on the heater, 1-0. Change up inside, rip foul by Khan, 1-1. Change up, grounded hard, right at the second baseman Ashley, though. Throw to first, 1 down. Back down to 10th goes Khan. Here's Radical, 1 for 1 with a single. Change up, hard hit at the middle. Diving Ashley, off her glove into center field. Infield single for Radical. She's 2 for 2. Nice swing, Rebecca. And here comes Simmons, 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play last time up, but that drove in a run, and he's going to single this time through the middle. That's his first hit. He's 1 for 3. 2 on, 1 down. Super Mega Baseball League news. Breaking news. The Overdogs win their first division title in franchise history. Will this make them World Series winners, though? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, we are the hottest team in that league right now. We are on a 10 straight game winning streak, so it's looking good. We got 1 more game, though. We got to finish the season. But honestly, the way we're playing, I think no one's going to stop us right now. Hopefully. It could happen, though. I've had really long streaks in the regular season and then get to the playoffs and lay an egg. So I remember my rookie times back in SMB3. It was not pretty. That's hit at the knees, 0-1, as Murphy falls behind early. Little hack active. Changed away, popped up off the end of the bat in foul territory over at third. Therefore, it is Coleman, 2 down. There will be a halftime show that will be happening for the 9th inning. And Timu Lee and Lil Nas X playing. Lil Nas X playing. Nice. Change up down low, 1-0 as Ventura gets ahead. He's 0 for 2 today. Heater low, 2-0. Last time up, he popped out the second base. Curveball down and in, inside, 3-0. Chen behind. Taking all the way, changeup drifts inside. First walk for Chen, as that's going to load up the bases. Inning continues for Pruitt with 2 down. He is tense, though, with Volatile. Can he bounce back? Here we go. Changeup low, 1-0. That's 5 straight misses from Chen. Either way, and we miss it off the end of the bat. Sky to right. Over for it is Coffee. He'll put it away to end the inning. We strand the bases loaded, but Blacksmith hits her 6th home run of the year. 2-0 Bombers to the 6th. Dyer, Mike Drop, and Ashley coming up. At least we didn't leave this inning without a run, but I'm annoyed we didn't score there. With the bases loaded. Dive Bombers coach says, how many times in this league, and even in the Mega League too, is Mo Bamba playing? Every day. Every freaking time it's playing. Connor Dyer up 0-2. Down on the first one, check strike, 0-1. Slider away. Line to right field, hit well. Pruitt in, he'll watch it drop for a base hit. As he wisely decides not to slide for that one with how tense he is. Don't want him to misplay that, he's not a good fielder. Leadoff man on for Mike Drop, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider in, strike called, 0-1. Forcing me down and in. Low, 1-1. Ball middle in. Check, strike called, 1-2. Nice pitch from Radical. Up and away. His whiffer active. Popped up behind the plate. It will stay in play for Nunez, who makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Ashley, 1 for 2 with a single. Change up down. Ripped foul. That was a hanger. Got lucky. 0-1. Forcing me down and in. That's a strike. 0-2. There we go. Slider in. Chased it, strike 3. 4th punch out for Radical. Sets down Ashley. 2 down. Bases runner at first for Freeman Bruce. Catcher 0 for 1 with a walk last time up. Radical locked in still. Change it down in the way. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Low. 1-1. Forcing her up and away. Outside. 2-1. 80 coming from Radical here. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. 3-1. Four-seamer away. Bruce Doors. That was by you, bro. Full count. Runners will be off. Ah. Come on. Slider up and away. Sky, dead center field, hit well. Khan on the run to the warning track. Puts it away to end the inning. Radical gets out of it. She's through 6 shutout innings. Bottom 6, Benwood, Nunez, and Blacksmith coming up. That's 5, 6, and 7. If Radical does come up, we will pinch hit. Because she is over 80 pitches. She is gassed. She doesn't have the same stamina she did in her younger years, but damn is she not effective. Here's Benwood, 0 for 2 today. Flown out twice to center field. Curveball high, 1-0. He's no longer locked in. Change up and in. That's a strike from Chen, 1-1. Chen about half stamina here. Heater at the knees, blasted by Benwood, deep right center field. That's got carry. Running out of room is Elliston, looking up. Dropping in on the target. It's over the railing. Home run for Benwood. His first homer of the episode, second homer of the season. And that makes it 3-0 Bombers as Benwood has homered in back-to-back games. Let's go. He's coming alive. So the saying is that this is in the Dominican Republic. Okay, that makes sense. I agree with that. Nunez up next, 1 for 2. Downriver's coach saying one of their players got stung by a bee. Oh dear. Hopefully they're not allergic. Either way, hard hit at the middle. Diving mic drop to his left. Throw to first. That's going to get Nunez easily. 1 down. Next up, Blacksmith. Solo homer last at bat. She's 1 for 2. Either down, hit through the middle. That's a base hit. Blacksmith's second hit today. She's 2 for 4. On with a single now here in the 6th. 1 down. Here's the 8-hitter Khan. He's tense. 1 for 2 with a double. Grounded out last at bat. Curveball away. Strike called. 0-1. Runner goes. Heater up. Strike called. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base by Blacksmith. Nice swing. Nice run there. Arrest. Third of the year. She's 3 for 3. Someone in the crowd said, "Can I diarrhea in the field?" No, I'd rather you didn't. 0-2 for Khan. Keep that person in the stands. Change up high, 1-0. Or 2-0. Two-seamer up, 1-2. About the knees, pulled by Khan deep to right field. That's going to hang up for Coffee. Makes catch for the second out. We tag and draw a throw. It's a good one, so we'll hold. And that is going to bring up the pitcher slot. Radical, we will pinch hit for her today. Here, she did go 2 for 2 at the plate today. And she goes 6 shutout innings, but she is over 80 pitches. I know she's locked in. She's still got some good stuff, but I'm not taking any chances here. All right, coming off the bench to take a swing here. I'm going to do the utility player Dakota Oldman. Hitting .429 with 3 RBIs on the year. The stars in the batter's eye give it away. And I said earlier that Park is in Colombia. No, it's Venezuela. Oh, okay. The stars in the batter's eye give it away. I need to look at that again next time I play the Headbutt series at home, because that's their home park. If that's the case, man, that is a cheeky little design option there by the developers. Way to go. Heater inside, 1-0. Heater up, Sky to right field. He got under it, Oldman. Coffee there. He'll put it away to end the inning. But we get another run, this time on a home run by Benwood. All right, Oldman, do I want to put you... you know what? I'm going to put Oldman in right field because Pruitt just doesn't have it today. Means we'll need to pinch hit for the pitcher next inning as well, but you know what? I'm fine with that. Pruitt's just not hitting well today. So we're going to go ahead and go, since it's just 1 inning of work, we're going to go ahead and go to Narciso Reynolds here in a low-pressure situation as Oldman will play right field. 3-0 Bombers after the home run by Benwood. Coleman, Elliston, and Chen coming up. Ooh, I get to ban someone else. Yay, another stream boost scam. You love it. Continued Legumbo. Whatever the fuck that is. Ban. Block report. Coleman's going to be leading off the inning here as we're just filling out our scam report real quick. There we go. And we're back. You already know I told you about it. Yep, that you did. All right, Reynolds. 7.30 ERA, 162 whip, 13 strikeouts. Not a great year for Reynolds. Trying to salvage something here at the end of the season as he gets the first pitch heater, fouled back by Coleman. Curveball drops low, 1-1. Heater away, strike called, 1-2 on the check swing. Slider pin. Coleman turns on it, blasts it deep to right field. Oldman looks up, and that is over his head. That is a home run as we're going to go ahead and champion that ball out of here. It's a home run for the champs. Second home run of the year for Coleman, and that makes it 3-1. They're on the board, and that's why Reynolds is not here in the 8th. Did you hear that the referees got traded to the Eagles? I did hear that. Elliston up tense. Reynolds immediately tense after serving up the leadoff homer. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. I don't know, Reynolds. You might not be making the playoff roster with how poorly you're pitching, as that next pitch is rocketed right at Blacksmith, thankfully. 1 down, but that's 2 hard-hit balls here. Chen up next, 1-for-2 with a single. Pinch hitting for him is backup catcher September Potts, batting .342 with a homer and 5 RBIs. First pitch curveball down. That's low, 1-0. Dorsey Murphy in. Doors, 1-1. Slider down, that's low, 2-1. Change it down in the way. Hit well, deep to right field. Oldman back, looking up at the wall, and that one is gone. Champion that ball out of here, as that's another home run. Pinch hitter September Potts goes deep. And now it's her second homer of the year. It is 3-2. Narciso Reynolds. I think you're playing yourself off the roster, bro. Kramer up next, 2-for-3 with 2 singles, or tier 2 contact for his right-hander. I'm going to give you one more chance, Reynolds. You need to get an out here. There's the Peter middle end. That's lined softly right at Ventura for the second out at third. Coffee up 0-for-3. Gonna go pause here real quick. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely considering taking Reynolds off the playoff roster because Jesus Christ, dude, I cannot have you in here blowing games like this. And that sucks too, because like Reynolds is like really, really good on paper. He's just not playing up to expectations. But we've had that happen plenty of times, so yeah, it's probably for the best. We're going to get rid of him probably after this game. He just doesn't need to be here anymore. Even O'Connell was pitching better than him, which is saying something. Let me check something real quick. Where is Reynolds? Yeah, 7th. Yeah, even O'Connell's pitching better than him. Like, Jesus Christ. Right now, I would take O'Connell all day, every day. All right, what do we got? Ooh, introducing... Oh, put something in there. Super Mega Baseball 27 by EA Sports. Now available for $89.99. A nice one low price of $89.99. I wish. Good Lord, that would be something EA would pull out. $89.99. Oh, God, I really hope one day we get another Super Mega game, but I don't think it's going to be in baseball. It'll probably be a different sport first. Maybe in a few years' time we'll come back to baseball. Maybe they'll have learned they won't do the whole creator league again. They won't try to, like, have those people come over here to try and, you know, support a game and then give up on it after their contracts were over. They also won't try to put... I mean, the Major Leaguer part was cool, but, like, they just didn't execute it properly. That's a pop up to short. Benwood will put it away, and that'll end the inning. Much like EA has killed the game. Claudette McKinney out of the bullpen for the champs. She's going to try and keep it a one-run game. 2.35 ERA, 98 whip, and 11 strikeouts. Tier 2 K collector. Oh, boy. But 2 solo homers. Champs back in it. Reynolds shits the bed again. No more ads now, Reed. Introducing Super Mega Baseball 27 by EA Sports. Now available for the low price of $89.99. That would be something they would pull. I agree. That would be funny. If I actually see that, I probably would still buy it. Let's be real. All right, Simmons, what you got? Ooh, and yes, the referees traded to the Eagles. Yeah, I can see that now, especially since, now that Parsons has been traded to the Packers, the Eagles probably should get ownership of the refs. Come on, Simmons, give me something here to start the inning. Slider in there from McKinney, 0-1. That's a nice pitch. Either way, hitting the hole to third. Cut off by Coleman to his left. That's the first out. Next up, Murphy went through the single. Breaking news, we have no news. Indeed. Sometimes no news is good news. Murphy up, 1-for-3 with a single. Especially if, like, most of it's bad. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. Like, especially if, like, you're in a really crappy situation and you're, like, waiting on them to say something. Sometimes nothing is better than something. Because this could just get worse. 0-1 count to Murphy. Curveball, that's low, 1-1. Curveball up and in, line at the middle. Diving is Ashley for the second out. Nice play, robbed him of a hit. Gotta bring up Ventura, rookie 0-for-2 with a walk. Took a 4-pitch walk last time up. First pitch curve, missed inside from McKinney, 1-0. Heater middle of the plate, cracked deep to right field, but he was late on it, just missed it. Out in front of the warning track and right is Coffee, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Top 8, it's 3-2 still. Dyer, Mike Drop, and Ashley coming up. Reynolds is not pitching the 8th inning after he pissed away 2 runs last inning. He's also due up first next inning, so I'm probably going to remove him. Ooh, I think we take off Khan. Yeah, probably Khan and put in Dakota. Yeah, that's going to be the smart move here, I think. Lowry is juiced. I want to save him for the 9th, so we're actually, I'm just going to make a pitching change straight up. I'm going to go to locked-in Heidi Briggs. She'll be pinch hit for next inning, and we can put Lowry in the 9th. That's perfect. All right, Briggs on the year, 2-0, 1.98 ERA, 1.17 whip, 3 runs given up, 9 appearances, 13 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 12 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 homers, and a batting average against the 235. Let's see if Heidi can keep her good season going. Tier 2 reverse splits is active against the left-handed hitting Dyer, but he does keep his power of his right-hander trait. I think Little Hack, okay, what's tier take on Little Hack and Big Hack? I think Little Hack is better at tiers 1 and 2, but Big Hack is better if you get a tier 3. Breaking news, we have no effing news again. All of our workers are lazy. We're firing all of them. Lowry, yes, we are saving him for the 9th. I want him in for the save. Definitely. Okay. First pitch, heater down and ends. Let's see. Heater down and then ball 1. Okay, so back to Little Hack, Big Hack. I think Big Hack, definitely agree. Tier 3 is best for Big Hack, and it works best on low contact guys. You have to be a power bat, or no, it has to be like a low power guy with high contact. Sacrifice a little bit of contact, get that 40 boost in power, you are set, you are good to go at tier 3. Little Hack, I think tier 2 is probably the sweet spot for that. I know I have tier 3 Little Hack for Filet Jones in the Overdog series, but it doesn't always work properly the way you think it's going to work. So I think like tier 2 is the sweet spot for that. Tier 1 also could work, especially if you like have a lot of high contact guys already that have pop. But if you're got a guy who's high pop, no contact, like say rookie level Cole Salmon or Filet Jones at his base level, yeah, you definitely need that at like tier 3 to be effective for sure. Team of Little Nas X actually will be playing while the game is playing. Nice. Good old JR was great for me. Ah yes, good old JR, John Renero. Heated down, chased it 1-1. Did he just say pocket ribs? Slider down and in, grounded to third, right at Ventura. Rookie fields it cleanly, 1 down. Dyer retired. Now here's Mike Drop, 1 through the single. Four-seamer up and in. That's high, 1-0. Curve off and away. Check, strike call, 1-1. Dropped it in. Four-seamer up and away. Sky down the left field line off the end of the bat. Simmons racing over near the line. He gets there for the second out. Nice shoestring catch. 2 down for Ashley. 1 through the single. Reverse splits remains active here. Slider down. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chopped it. Chased it low. Back to Briggs. Throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Heidi. Let's go. Bottom 8, it's 3-2. Briggs due to lead off. That's a pinch hitter. Benwood and Nunez. Lowry, get warm. Briggs locked in. We'll be pinch hitting for her off the bench. We are going to go with... Marvin DeKennis, the catcher. Hitting .286 with a homer. 7 RBIs on the year. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. McKinney gets ahead. Chased it high, 0-2. Bad pitch to swing at. Kane Collector activates. Peter inside, ripped by Toucans to right center field. That's going to get down and be extra bases for the catcher. Ellison chases after it. He'll get it in quickly, but it's a leadoff double for the pinch hitter, Toucans. This game is sponsored by Steamboat. Shut up, continued leg. Game is sponsored by Lexi-Cola. I agree. Yep, had to get another shot in at Steamboat. Hate them fucks. Benwood up. Peter away, ball one. Benwood homered last bat. He's locked in again. Peter down. Lift off left center field. Benwood got him again. Send it out. Drop it in on the target. Third home run of the game for the Bombers offense. Second of the game for Blake Benwood. Shortstop is getting hot when it matters most. Third of the year for Blake. It's 5-2. Back to a 3-run lead. Ka-chunk part 2. Nunez up next. Locked in. 1 for 3 with a single. Peter down, line at the middle, base hit. Nunez gets it back up the box. She's going to be on. Still nobody out in the inning. That's 3 straight hits to start the inning. McKinney now tense. Breaking news, Jack North just won the Super Bowl. Good for the Texans. Blacksmith up 2 for 3 with a solo homer today and a single. Peter away, strike called, 0-1. Peter up, hit well by Blacksmith, right field. That's got Carey running out of room at the wall. Off the fence, it gets over the head and misplayed by Coffey as it ricochets past him, but runners will hold at third. It's a double. 2 in scoring position for WedgeCon, who is tense. 1 for 3 with a double. However's right-hander active. I'm going to go ahead and pinch hit. Give me Lee McDonald off the bench. Good old Lee Mack. Hitting .375 with 4 RBIs on the year. Come on, Lee. Breaking news, Blacksmith ate the whole Astrodome, which was abandoned. Now that is impressive. Come on, Lee. Slider in the dirt, good block, 1-0. Two-way pitcher up, dribbler to short. That's a slow roller. Mic drop has to come home with it. He will get Blacksmith for the first out. Still full from that Astrodome eating. She didn't have the wheels to get home. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Oldman, 0 for 1. And now they're playing back at halfway. They could go for home or they could go for the double play. You know how you see a MLB player go down swinging at a heater, a good 2 feet straight up and out of the zone, go, I'll never fall for that. Dude, I can't tell you how bad I've looked chasing a pitch straight up and going 100. We're trying to pump first base to make it into a multi-use residential, okay? Oh, here we go. Not the Astrodome. Come on, Oldman. Chased it low, 0-1. McKinney still tense. Chased it again, 0-2. Okay, collector activates. Peter up, hit to center field on the line, right at Elliston. Caught, tagging at third's the runner, throw coming home. Sack fly, 6-2. We'll take it. It's an effing eyesore, man. 1 billion. Breaking news, Patrick Mahomes goes back to the Chiefs and is now sober, hopefully. Simmons up, locked in. Chased the first pitch slider off the plate, 0-1. I was hoping it was in the zone. I don't know, with how good those ratings are, I'm taking a hack. That one's off the plate this time from McKinney. Accuracy starting to go on her, 1-1. Slider hangs on the next pitch, lined at the middle. That's a base hit as Simmons reaches. First and second now with 2 down. Inning continues. Breaking news, he's actually not sober. I'm not surprised. It's an eyesore, man. Murphy up, 1 for 3 today with a single, I believe. Slider inside, 1-0 or 1 for 4. Slider from away, hitting the hole to short, right at Mike drop, throw to first, and that's going to end the inning. But a good rally for the Bombers as we get a big home run from Benwood and add 2 more on top of that to put us out in front by 4. We're still going to go to Lowry, though, because he is juiced. I'm not wasting him in this moment. So we need to make some changes. So is Toucans going to stay on? He is a better fielder, but no, Nunez is locked in. She will stay behind the plate. And since Toucans cannot play anywhere else in the field, Nunez can only catch as well. So yeah, he's kind of going to have to come off. All right, I have Carr who can play third. Ventura can play first, shortstop or third, I think. Murphy can play first and third. Ventura can play first and third. Carr can play third and short. Benwood's locked in. I'm not taking him or Ventura off. Yeah, we're just going to take Toucans out. It's going to be Lowry, who is juiced. And then we're also going to make a move here in center field. We are going to bring in Lennox Dakota to replace McDonald. All right, Lowry is juiced out of the pen. Leon 1-0. No runs given, earned runs given up this year. He's given up 2 unearned. 102 whip, 0 ERA, 10 appearances, 1 save, 14 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 walks, 20 strikeouts, bounced out of the bullpen, batting average against 192. Not a safe situation. It was originally, but I'm not taking any chances. Give me the juiced reliever, and we're going to go with it. Either way in the first one, strike called at 105 to Bruce, who is a fastball hitter, by the way. Patrick Holmes just drank 1 billion alcohol. Oh, God, how is he not dead? That man's liver would be absolutely devastated. Slider fouled off, 0-2. Cutter down and away. Outside, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. High, 2-2. Slider down and away. Low, 3-2. Cutter up. Fouled off. Four-seamer down and in. Broken bat fouled off. Sawed him off. Count still full. Slider up and away. Caught him looking. Can I help you, Freeman? No, you're just looking. Take your window shopping, but elsewhere. First punch out for Lowry. 1 down. Patrick Holmes just puked all over Travis Kelce. Oh, no, he just got engaged. Give the man some break. Poor Travis. He tried to get him off the field so he could sober up, and he paid the price. Luther Coleman up. Reverse split's now active for Lowry against the left-hander. Heater down, hitting the hole hard to short. Diving Benwood. Nice snag. Throw to first. God, just laid infield single. Good speed from Coleman. 1 on, 1 down for Elliston, who's 0 for 3 in 10s. Slider down on the first pitch. Line right at Benwood for the second out. And champs down to their last out. It is Claudette McKinney, the pitcher. Pinch hitting for her is going to be Beth Alonzo, the second baseman. Batting 179 with 2 RBIs. She has Tier 2 whiffer, Tier 2 Butterfingers. Butterfingers will not factor into the at-bat. Whiffer will if it gets to 2 strikes. The refs would call roughing the passer if you tried to take it from him. Fair point. They're up. High. 1-0. Cutter up. Whiff through it. 1-1. Away. Foul back. 1-2. Down to their last strike. Whiffer activates. Slider down and away. Pulled foul. Staying alive. Cutter down and in. Shot back to the mound. Lowry backhands. Throw to first. That ends the inning and the game. Bombers win 6-2 as we take down the champs in a potential playoff preview if both these teams make it to the finals. Bombers improved to 17-9 on the year. I believe 17-9. Nope, that's wrong. That's definitely the wrong math there. Hold on. That is our 17th win, I believe. I believe we are 17-5 or 17-6. No. Math is wrong again. Hold on. I forget it. Who cares? Anyway, champs fall to 12-10. We go to, I believe... No, we're 15-9. That's right. 15-9. That's not 15-9. 14-9? I'll check them when we get back. I lost count. 6-2, though, the final. We out-hit them. Got double-digit hits. Did a lot of damage there late in the game, so we'd love to see that. RBIs today. Coleman and Potts both had solo home runs there in the 7th inning off Reynolds, who's playing himself off the roster. And for us, we had 2 home runs today from Blake Benwood. He had the big game, driving in 3. Blacksmith had a solo home run as well. And Oldman had a sac fly RBI to bring home a run as well. 6th run scored on a double play ground out by Simmons. Chen, the loss, 6 innings of quality ball, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 homers. He falls to 1-2. McKinney, 2 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, given up on a homer. Radical, 6 shutout innings, gets the victory, 6 hits, no earned runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts. She improves to 5-1 to finish the season with a 1.13 ERA. Another quality start in the books for the veteran. Reynolds, an inning, giving up 2 solo homers. He's going to be played off the roster. I can't deal with him anymore. Briggs, an inning clean, and then Lowry, an inning, giving up a hit, striking out a batter. Player of the game, Benwood with the 2 homers, driving in 3, followed by Blacksmith, who was a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 1. She also stole a base and scored twice. And Radical with 6 shutout innings, striking out 4, getting to 40 strikeouts again for another time in her career, is the 3rd place finisher. Patrick Mahomes has a gun! Everyone run. Oh no. Oh no, not again. Not again. Too soon, too soon. The rest would call roughing the passer if you tried to take it from him. That's true, indeed. Okay, that comment makes a lot more sense now that I read it the second time. Okay. Nope, Marley, you get the boost. Sorry, Reynolds, you're done. I can't keep making excuses for you. Ventura or DeKennis. Sorry, Marvin. Quinn's just been invaluable for us this year. Carr, easy. Briggs is pitching out of her mind right now. All right, looking around the league, we do have a couple roster moves to report. Derek Stevens, who just got released last episode, is now signed immediately. He is going to the Tramplers, replacing starter Dallas Kent. Tramplers are trying to make a playoff run here. Next up, Evergreen Roca, being released by he's going to the False Knights as they release their ace, Soraya Tapia. Or Tapia, depending on how you say it. Jagger Drummond will go to the Bird Lizards as the veteran will replace Sawyer Romano. Bird Lizards trying to make the playoffs. Philly Mack picks up another pitch as he's finally learned to throw his screwball, and he goes up to A tier. Way to go, Philly Mack. All right, and he's due to pitch next episode. Bird Lizards signed Jonas Success, the long reliever, replacing Iker Cortez as they beef up the bullpen. Gingham Hamilton is cut by the below zeros from Michelle Plows. I'm always open to a reunion with Gingham. Ramon Whitehead, former Thumper, released by the False Knights, being replaced by Hemi Reyes, who once again, the journeyman, goes to another team. Ramon, not a bad option. I could look into him as well. Okay, let's have a look. Breaking news, Patrick Mahomes pukes blood all over the stands in the Arrowhead. Well, matches the team colors at least. All right, what do we got in the bullpen? We have Jose Black. He's under his price. Zervin Rico. K Collector, not bad. Elite Slider, also not bad. I like him. Jose Black. I mean, we already have 2 long relievers. We don't need another one. Max Burke at 41 with choker. Not ideal for the playoffs. Box Bruce, no thank you. Brash Flounder, no thank you. Camden Stark. Matthias Zuniga. Albert Hughes, God no. Rico is the one that stands out to me the most with his traits. What do I get for him? If I were to release Reynolds, that would free up $1 million. It would put competitive down to tier 1. That is a problem. Okay. So we would need to find a competitive player to bring in as well. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got out here to choose from. Dame Walters, Davis Smacks, Hayden Gomez, Fisk Connor, Josiah Patton, Waldo Welch, Dallas Kent. I don't need a pitcher, rotate a starter, I don't think. Gunnar Malone, starter. Camden Stark, Zuniga, Heaves, and Barry. Okay. Not a lot, honestly. So it looks like Reynolds is safe because I don't have anyone available to sign to keep the chemistry where it is, unfortunately. That frickin' sucks. Patrick Mahomes been taken home. Oh, good. I'm glad. Should be in jail, but, it is what it is. Especially if he's waving a gun around. Let's be real here. Most people would get arrested for that. Who would I sign Gomez for? That would give me... I only have 4 outfielders. Would I get rid of an infielder? I mean, we could get rid of Milana Carr, who's, even though she's a great defensive option, damn, but that puts Crafty at tier 1, too. Damn it, okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. So then I would need a Crafty player. Rico is Spirited, I remember that, so that's not going to do me any good. Alright, so then I got to look at Crafty players. We got Bull Resplendent, Hezekiah Thrutzy, Cowie Hackett, Cashton Nomskull. Not a bad option for one more ride, eh? Hefty Elliott, Nash Hammond, Chase Bale, Weaver, Weiss, Rosas, Mullins, Robertson, and Bruce. No, we're not going to be able to make a move, unfortunately. It's just not lining up right now. We'll have to wait another game with Reynolds, unfortunately. But I really want to get rid of him if I can. But we also have to work out the chemistry where we can keep Kraft competitive at tier 2 along with Crafty. So let's sim up to the next one here, see how the sim shakes out for us. Trackers there win. Next up are Nocturnals and Riddles. Nocturnals are going to win 3-2. Bards beat the Swampers 6-4, so they keep pace with us, unfortunately. Leatherwings beat the Flyers 6-3. Bird Lizards keep pace. They beat the Thumpers 2-1 in extras. Trackers beat the Bionics, Beasts beat the Bottlenoses, and Gold Coast lose to the Swampers in extra innings. So that one is coming down to the wire in the Squelch division. 3 teams have a chance to win that division. Alright, and for the other divisions, looks like the Tramplers are 1 win away from clinching their division, or 1 Leatherwings loss away from clinching the division. On our side, Bionics have run away with their division. They've already won it. They're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think anyone else in their division is. Us, the Bards, and the Bird Lizards have all locked it up, basically, with 14 wins or higher. So our 4 teams are set. We know what's going to happen over there. It's just, can we win the division? So we do go to 15-7. Okay, my math was off. I thought it was 15-9 for some reason. All right, so next up, we are playing the last place Toucans. They are 4-18. We are 15-7. As much as I don't want to play this game, we have to, because of the division title implications with the Bards and the Bird Lizards. So we need to play this game next episode, and I'm thinking of making it a double header to get the season over with, so that way it and the Overdog season will end on the same episode, basically. So, like, Overdog season will end in their stream, and then the next stream is the Dive Bombers. Their season will end as well. 2 days later, welcome to the game against the Raiders. Patrick Mahomes won't be the starting quarterback, and he's stumbling. And he stumbles. Hawaii versus Hawaii. Yep, taking on the Toucans in the Hawaii matchup, and then we got the Thumpers. So both these teams are missing the playoffs. They're just trying to play spoilers, basically. So this is going to be a doubleheader to end the season. We're going to play it next episode just to see if we can lock up the playoffs. Well, the playoffs are locked up. We can lock up the division title. If we beat the Toucans and the Bards lose, that should lock it up for us. And then we can just sim the last game. But we'll have to do that next episode to find out. Hawaii Dive Bombers versus the Hawaii Toucans. Radical, we're not buying. Crossed up, that's kind of dumb. Lennox Dakota, extra contact, I do like that. That's a good one. DeKennis, fielding is nice. Fielding is nice, but his fielding's already great, so this is an iffy one for me. Easy jumps, no thank you, that's kind of dumb. Contact versus right-hander, yes please, I will buy this. Consistent, no thank you. Alright, let's go Simmons. 1 power to 71, 1 speed to 80, 1 fielding to 74. Bonus 2 power, doesn't get it. Bonus 2 speed, doesn't get it. And he does not get contact versus right-hander either, unfortunately. So, just the bare minimum boost there for Simmons. We'll buy DeKennis. 3 fielding to 80, 1 contact to 56, bonus 2 fielding. He's not going to get that either. But the loyalty goes up back above 90 now, so that's good for him. We'll buy this one for Dakota at the end of the season, so she can try to be a utility player. And we'll just wait and see what else pops up. Alright, so next episode, we will play both games against the Toucans and the Thumpers. Both teams already eliminated from the playoffs. We'll go through the lineup next time. 1 win and a Bards loss will clinch the division title. 2 wins will clinch the division title as well if the Bards also win out. So it's coming down to the wire. Next episode, we'll find out who will walk away with the division title and who's going to be the number 1 seed, the number 3 seed, and the number 4 seed next episode, as the Bionics are already locked into number 2. Alright, but that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Big win today for the Bombers as we managed to hold off a late charge from the champs to win 6-2, as we defeated a potential playoff opponent, if things work out for both teams in the playoffs. We are now 15-7. We are holding on to first place, but unfortunately the Bards and Bird Lizards both won, so they kept pace with us. Next episode, we'll determine who will walk out of here division champs and who will just walk into the playoffs with a chip on their shoulders. Quick shout-outs here to Silver Spring and One Boy for tuning in and chatting with me throughout the stream. Appreciate that, guys. But if you guys are watching this and if you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted. And you can also follow me over here on this platform as well if you so choose. That's at @PrackNasty over here as well. That is going to do it. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.